So this is the Design Center from Northwestern State University. I'm the professor of graphic design, and I run the design center. And here I have my students. They will introduce themselves now very soon. The Design Center is an in-house office within the art department that offers services to the community and the university. Every semester we hire 2 students to work with in the office. They get a scholarship for being a member. Students work under my instruction in different design projects for the community or the university, and they had the opportunity to meet with clients, work in the projects till they deliver the project to the client. So they go through project from beginning to end. So it's a very interesting experience for them. So that's the Design Center. So I'm gonna mute my mic now. Valeria, could you please introduce yourself?
Hi everyone, my name is Valeria Correa. I'm an international student from Cartagena, Colombia, and I'm a senior graphic communication student at NSU. I have been working at the Design Center for a year now, and let me tell you, the Design Center has taught me a lot about working on the graphic design field and dealing with clients, and a lot more about communicating and time management.
Gretchen, could you introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Gretchen Speir. I've worked with the Design Center for, well, this is my first semester, and I am going to be a senior next year, majoring in graphic communications. And yeah.
We have 2 projects that we have done from last semester and this semester that the students want to share with you. It will talk about the work they do with the community, with the university. They will talk also about their experience of designers that are learning into this process. So Gretchen, could you start, please?
Okay, yes. So I'm helping with the STEM project for engineering young children, helping them to design a logo or, a kind of a logo or symbol for their project for NASA. And so we're still in the process of working on the logos. We're probably about halfway done, but I've just been helping my student with his logo, and I want him to be involved. I don't want to do all the work for him because you can't learn if you're not able to do it yourself. And so what I would do is I would show him how to do something. If it was, making a circle, I would show him how to make the circle, and then I would go and I would teach him and tell him, like, you need to hold the shift key and then you can grab your mouse and it'll make a perfect circle, not a oval or anything. So I would teach him and show him how to do it, and then I'd make him do it and ask him if that was good, if he wanted to redo it. And we did this with everything that we worked on because I wanted him to be able to learn how to use these tools and maybe spark interest in him for that. Maybe he'd want to do this in the future. So tried to keep it simple, tried to give him freedom so that he could have a lot of fun creating it and feel like he really did get to create his own design. And yeah.
Valeria, could you talk about your project?
So the project we worked on last year was designing like a collaboration with the NSU Center for Diversity and Inclusion. They wanted something inclusive looking and uplifting to create a welcoming atmosphere for their new space. So the project was creating 3 posters, and she wanted something abstract and she wanted some illustrations. So that's what we did for this project. Me and my other friend from the design center worked on this project for about a few weeks, and we didn't work together because of COVID, so we were communicating via Teams and working together like that. So you can see there what we did. We had some really fun colors and types and illustrations. So yeah, also we got the project ready for printing. We communicated with the print shop and we prepared the document and everything was ready. We communicated with the client back and forth to meet her needs, and that's the final the final project.
Valeria, could you share your working file? So there were some different things you have to do during the process. She's gonna share your screen also so you can share. Yeah, that's right. Thank you.
So here's the working file, the 3 different posters we created for the NSU Diversity and Inclusion Center, and then there's a mock-up so we can see how they will look.
So the client liked it, right?
The client loved them, yeah.
And they were also through the process. They were also through the process of reviewing, like reviewing with the client and then fixing based on the critique, till, they got what they wanted.
Yes.
You can leave it there, share the screen. Mm-hmm. Okay. Could you add, Valeria or Gretchen, could you tell a little bit about how we've been doing this process of teaching a little bit of face-to-face, virtual and online at the same time, and how this is the way that we actually work every day? Could you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, I can talk a little bit about it. So,
Unmute yourself, please.
I think I unmuted myself. Okay. So it's been a lot of, thankfully these classes can be done remotely from home. It's not like it's a painting class or, something else like that. The things that we're doing need to be done on a computer anyways. So it makes it a little bit easier, but also it can be difficult not having the professor there with you to, point out things that you need to change or say, like show you how to change things and different things like that. But we've been using Teams a lot. If students aren't able to make it to class, they can still be able to attend, whether they're sick or not able to come because of the weather or something. So that's been really nice to still be able to meet, regardless of the circumstances, which was never really happening before too much. But yeah, so that's been really nice.
Something interesting that I would like to add as the professor in the class is that the beginning was kind of like, it was, we're doing this just like this for the first time. But because our classes are very long, they last almost 3 hours, we have to stay, or I have to keep the students engaged in the process. And this is the way we meet for the design center. I meet with them during the weekends and night. We get job done this way, but the interaction has been very solid. We are mimicking what we actually do during the classroom. You know, we instruct, check with them the work, give them some lab time to work, and then we review, and then they fix what they do. But it has been really very effective because the students respond and they really engage into this process. I can get into their computers, they get, you know, to work with them, and everybody can see what everybody's doing. So it has been really nice. I guess something that we have to keep for the future somehow. Valeria, would you like to add a little bit about how the Design Center is helping you to get internships and your plan for the future?
Yeah, so at the Design Center, we're constantly working on different things at the same time. So it helps a lot to see how the real world works after you're out of college, how a design agency works. And it's really nice to see because we have a really amazing team and it helps you grow, and it really invests they're invest to help the students work and grow within the design center. And it has really helped me to get different internships outside of school in a local office, and also a remote internship with a social media campaign. So it definitely help you grow and get more opportunities.
Your plans, Gretchen, very similar?
Yeah, my plans are very similar. I just got engaged, so I am planning on getting married next June, and my fiance lives in Texas. So the plan is once I graduate and get married, I will move out there with him in the Fort Worth area. So thankfully, it's a really big place. You know, there are plenty of jobs in Fort Worth, Dallas, Arlington. So the plan is to get a job out there soon after I graduate.
Good thing she can start applying for now. She's planning to get internship that she can do also on an online basis. Well, thank you so much for attending our presentation. Yes, I can't wait to see the future of these girls, what is going, because they work really, really hard.